What up, everyone? VT Green 802 here, back with another beer review, and today I'm here with my father, and we are going to be trying two different beers. We're going to be trying Better Days, and we're going to be trying Second Fiddle. I'll read off the Better Days, and I'll have my dad talk about the Second Fiddle. So Better Days is a Vermont double IPA. It's by Hoppin' Moose, and it says, "This is a Hoppin' Moose can. Drink it before someone else does. Visit our brewery and brew pub on the Center Street in Rutland, Vermont. Brewed and canned by us in Rutland, Vermont." This is coming into us at 9% alcohol, and I believe the can date on this, it comes on a sticker on the top. So I think it's 9 something. It's really fresh.
920, I believe.
920.
This is Second Fiddle, 8.2% double IPA out of Shelburne, Vermont. Excellent beer. This one was canned on 9/12, I believe. And we're going to go ahead and sample these two. Let you know what we think.
Which one should we start with?
Well, let's start with the Better Days.
All right. Oh, that's nice.
A lot of tropical notes.
Yep.
Citrus. A little bit of resin.
Definitely some resin in there. I definitely smell that resin. Almost get that. It's got a little bit of that 6 point to it.
Some piney notes.
Yeah.
Kind of earthy. All in all, excellent smelling double IPA.
All right.
Let's go ahead and give it a test drive.
You know, right off the bat, I haven't had this beer only once, and it was a while back. But this, to me, right off the bat, you know, it almost tastes pretty goddamn close to what the Second Fiddle does, and that ain't no lie, in my opinion.
Awesome beer. Taste incredible. It's not quite as dark colored as the Second Fiddle, but they taste very similar.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, the color's totally different. You got like an apricot over here, and you know that nice like light gold in the Better Days.
Like a golden straw color on this one.
You definitely get that apricot in the Second Fiddle.
There's a little haze in it, but not a lot, like some Vermont, New England style doubles, but
for what it is, especially like with the Sip of Sunshine, their beer, it's really clear, but it does not taste anything nearly as close to this, being that color.
awesome beer. It's 9%. You're not getting any booze whatsoever. Actually, it would be incredibly crushable for a 9% beer, which could probably get you in trouble, but...
Yeah, you could drink this mowing the lawn, but you might be making wrong cuts by the second one.
It's alright, we got all day. If it takes all day to mow the lawn,
alright.
so be it.
Yeah, today's September 30th, 2017, and this is normally a time when we'd be normally drinking a stout. This is stout weather for us, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, but...
Yeah.
These double IPAs were available to us.
So
we get lucky here in Vermont. We get a lot of double IPAs, the New England style that everyone's after, and they're all phenomenal. We just happen to have these two today, and we picked these both up at our local store, so we're lucky on that point.
By the way, guys, we're going to do a bonus at the end. We're going to do something special just because, so stick around for that. Let's go ahead and get into that second fiddle. You know, this one's a lot more forward on the aroma. A lot more forward.
Still getting a lot of tropical citrus notes from the second fiddle.
Smell them together, though, dude. That one's it's a lot more forward on the Better Days.
This second fiddle, we're lucky we happen to live very close to the brewery, and they've been putting it in a lot of our local stores lately in the last couple of months. And if we can't get it there, we can get it almost every day at the brewery. And we've drank a lot of this, and this is absolutely one of those world-class Vermont double IPAs that's phenomenal.
Oh, cheers.
My God. That second fiddle, that Better Days is really good, 9% double IPA, but this second fiddle at 8.2% is... It's really hard to beat. You know, we've got our Heady Topper and some other good beers here in Vermont, but this second fiddle is by far one of the best double IPAs I think you can get in Vermont. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that in parts. But this Better Days, I might have to say that myself personally, I think I might like it a little more than the Second Fiddle right now. This particular batch. I've had Better Days before and it was good, but this is way better than any other one I've ever had by them. There's a lot of that tropical really comes through on the taste as well as the aroma, and with that Second Fiddle, I don't get it on the aroma, and there's quite a bit on the taste, but to me, the Better Days does have a little bit more, punch to it.
We've had them both, and they're both awesome, so let's cuvee them.
Cuvee them. So you can cuvee.
Oh, 2 killer beers dumped together makes 1 killer beer.
Yours isn't as full as mine. You might want to make it even.
Bottoms up. Oh my God.
All right,
awesome.
We're going to do it like that, huh?
I got a little alcohol lacing on this Second Fiddle at 8.2. I got none on the Better Days.
I do see that. You guys can pretty clearly see that there is a lot more lacing on that Second Fiddle than the Better Days for sure. You can clearly see it on mine.
Both amazing beers, and at 9%, that Better Days has absolutely no booze taste to it whatsoever.
That reminds me of a classic Second Fiddle, dude, from the beginning, and that is just...
You could pound those down all day long. Well, you could, but you'd probably be shit-faced, but...
Don't drink and drive, by the way. Two double IPAs in Vermont that are like at 8.6 or 8.9%. If you drink 2 of those, you're at a 0.08 already. So be careful with these beers. This ain't Bud Light, Budweiser, or Keystone.
Here in Vermont, we don't have to drink that shitty beer. So, bottoms up to us.
And we both have quite a few of these beers to go around. We have a couple of others that we're going to be sending out too for other people to do reviews on. Can't wait to see what they think of it. But if you guys like any of this beer and want to try this beer, give us a comment. Give us your opinion, your idea, and if you want to try it, maybe we can work out a trade and figure something out. I love to do that kind of stuff. So definitely like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, if you like it, subscribe.
Definitely.
We're always up for trading beers, especially if they're good beers, world-class beers from somewhere else we can't get.
Yep.
We love to try them.
I mean, here in Vermont, we honestly, dude, we get all of it, basically. There's only a few that we can't get. Treehouse and Trillium. Those are a little bit different for us to get, but we got Foam, downtown Burlington. You guys, I don't know if you've heard of them before, but they make some fucking insane beer. Yeah?
Yeah, and if you guys, some of our more popular beers like Heady Topper, if you guys want to trade beers, try any of these beers that you've heard about that are hard to get in Vermont.
Let us know.
Let us know, because we can get them.
Yeah.
You can get Heady Topper any day of the week. So
Second Fiddle, any day of the week. Sip of Sunshine, any day of the week. We
let
can
us
get it
know.
all.
And
I mean, there are better beers out there, by the way, than these 2 beers. There are a lot better ones out there, but these are some of our favorites. So, but like I said, we do have a bonus for you guys, but let's go ahead and give our ratings first. And
I'd give the Second Fiddle a 99 all day long. The Better Days, 9%. I liked it a lot, but
so
I'm kind of stuck on the Second Fiddle.
You give the Second Fiddle a 99, but where's that other 1% go? Why aren't you giving it that 1%? What's it missing?
Nothing.
See,
saving that 100 for something spectacular that
all
I
right.
haven't reviewed yet.
All right.
That Better Days, I'd give that a 97, 98 all day long. Both killer beers, world class by all means, and
For me, on the Second Fiddle, I'll right along with that. I'll give it a 98 because that beer is fantastic any day of the week. And on that Better Days, I'll go ahead and give it the same score. So I'm going to compare them both as the same. They're both a little bit different, but they're both good on their own levels. So I'm going to give them both, 98.
Well said.
All right. This is VT Green 802. Checking out. And, oh, wait. We do have a bonus, so I guess we'll stick around for a second, won't we?
Hit it up.
All right.
Give us a second.
You can do a little chatting while I walk away about Vermont beer.
Yeah, it's starting to cool off. It's been 90 for 4 days here in Vermont, and heat wave at the end of September. Now it's cooled off. It's only like 58 degrees out. We should be drinking a Founder's Breakfast Stout or something, but this seemed appropriate.
You know what? We're going to use the same glasses that we had before, I guess. So set that here for a second. I'm just going to take 2 of these.
Sorry we're dragging this out. Junior's a little slow today. Too many of these. Sounds like we're doing a glass rinse though, so. Oh, look at that. Fresh glass. We'll get rid of that one. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Oh, there's some left in that. I should probably just drink it. Alright, that's gone too.
All right, we're back, and as he was just talking about, the weather has been changing, so along with that, we changed too. This is by Moat Mountain. This is their Imperial Stout. I found this at the store the other day, and yesterday, in fact, and can date on this is, what?
Oh my lord. 12/07 of 16, so this beer's been aging somewhere for a while, and if I'm not mistaken, it almost looks like mold spots on the bottom of the can, but it's an Imperial Stout, so we'll wipe that off and we'll hit it.
We won't worry about that, will we?
It's an Imperial Stout. Comes in at 9% also, and this is out of New Hampshire, Mount Washington Valley. And don't really know a lot about this brewery. They've been brewing beer in New Hampshire since 2000, so they've been around for a while. Haven't heard of them, but probably a lot of shit out there I haven't heard of.
Yeah.
But we sampled one of these the other night, and for a stout, it was awesome. So we're going to go ahead and give it a test drive. Oh, Lord, it already looks dark and delicious. Nothing better than an aged Imperial Stout. We just started drinking stouts about a year ago, and it took a little bit to get into, but now that we're into it, they're awesome. I always said I'd never drink a black beer, but now that I've acquired a taste for it, it is phenomenal. And this has got a nice finger ahead on it. Nice dark khaki color.
Kind of funny because you never used to drink the IPAs either. You used to always say they smell and tasted like cat piss until the first time you had a heady topper. Let's get into this.
God, this has got...
Oh, that is definitely an Imperial Stout, guys. There is a lot of roast. There's quite a bit of chocolate in there, a lot of coffee. You can smell that it's going to be a dark beer, and it's thick. I mean, it's not 1050 thick, but it's thick. You can tell it's thick. That head is not dissipating one bit. I mean, it's sitting there, and it is just slowly falling away. I mean, that's phenomenal.
This is absolutely chocolate. Lots of chocolate.
There's coffee, and there's a lot of roasty malts in there. I get a lot of roasty malts. I mean,
some roasty coffee in there.
This is definitely a fall beer, winter beer. We just barely fell into that about 2 days ago, that weather category, so it's time for this.
There's some vanilla hints in it. It almost, if you take a big smell of it, almost smells like a whiskey. Smells killer. And like I said, we drank one the other night, and without looking to see who it was made by, I'd have compared it with
Yeah, I gave him a blind taste test on it. I never had it before, so I gave him a blind taste